I just got my new Cryosprings cold and hot plunge, and I'm going to set it up. So I'm really bad at instructions. Let's see how long this takes. It should be fairly quick. So we've got the lid to start. We've got the pump here. I'm gonna set a timer. And start. Okay. So let's see how quickly we can set this up. We're off to a good start. Okay, the air seems to be coming out of here. It's good to know. All right, so screw that in. See how that goes. Hey! Oh, that feels good. Success. All right. Next, it has a nice gauge on here, so that's good. This looks like it's the proper spot. Hey, that was easy. Okay. I'm gonna get sweaty. I always admire the people I see like blowing up their like paddle boards and stuff on the side of the road. Okay. I'm supposed to get to 10. Oh yeah, there we go. We're at 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. Not to overinflate. Okay. That only took 2 minutes. Maybe a little less. Okay, that's super easy. Did you get a close-up of this? Buckles here that do have a code on them, so you can actually lock it if you have kids or neighbors or whatever and it's outside your house. You like the sweat that you see?
More the breathing in my ears.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Let's do the tub next. Okay, so it does come with this strap, which is kind of nice if you are planning on taking this to different events and stuff. Okay. All right. Oh, there's the repair kit. Good to know. I wonder what the best method is. Like, okay. Okay. Prepare to get sweaty if you don't have air conditioning. That's actually like really easy to attach. Starting at 6.5 minutes. Let's see. Need to have a sweat towel. I think it's good to like kind of unfold it like I did, and then they'll start to take shape, and like don't worry about trying to get it all the way unfolded before you start pumping up. My watch thinks I'm getting steps. An added bonus. So they do have a really nice like setup guide PDF. Okay.
Taking a lot of time off your setup.
Oh shit. Just checking the PSI. Okay. Keep pumping until the gauge reads 10 PSI.
It get harder to push it.
Yeah. Gets harder to push as you get closer to the end. As you're dripping sweat. There we go. Okay. Woo. Okay. 10 PSI. Very good. These are super nice. I like those. All right. That nice protection for these hose spots. That took 6 minutes to air up with like a 3-minute, 2-minute instruction break.
Instruction, but
Yeah. So 6 minutes total. That's pretty good. I really wanted to protect these, so that's nice.
unscrew and reserve the protective white caps from the water inlet and outlets marked in red and green on the back of the chiller.
It says protective white, but do you think they're silver now? Yeah, I think they're just silver.
Maybe they used to be plastic and they just make them metal.
Yeah, which is nice. So we remove and keep, right?
Yeah.
In case you're transporting later, I imagine.
Screw the mesh strainer fitting clockwise into the female threaded water inlet.
So, I'm assuming that's this.
No idea. Yeah. Okay, so screw the mesh strainer fitting clockwise into the female threaded water inlet marked in red on the back of the chiller. Then screw the strainer housing clockwise over the mesh strainer fitting into the male threaded water inlet of the chiller, babe, or the chiller.
Oh. So we've got. Oh. All right.
Okay. Well, just leave those other caps off.
Okay.
You know, unless you want to put it back on and do it later.
No, it's okay.
So on the back, unscrew and reserve the protective white caps from the water inlet and outlet marked red and green on the back of the chiller.
Okay.
Now, screw the mesh strainer fitting clockwise into the female threaded water inlet marked in red on the back of the chiller.
Next.
Then screw the strainer housing clockwise over the mesh strainer fitting into the male. Warning. The mesh strainer must be checked and cleaned regularly to prevent water flow issues and possible chiller damage. If you experience decreased water flow from your tub outlet, check and clean the mesh strainer. Ensure each... Okay.
I'm confused about what the next step is.
Then screw the strainer housing clockwise over the mesh strainer fitting into the male threaded water inlet.
Got it. Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the warning that we have to clean that sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Ensure each chiller hose end has a gasket inserted before screwing one end clockwise onto the water inlet of the chiller red and the other end clockwise onto the water outlet of the tub red.
Gasket in
Make sure there's one in each end of the hose.
each end of both hoses. Oh, there's a gasket in there.
There's probably already one in there. Just make sure.
Oh, okay. They've just given us extra gaskets.
Yeah.
So the gaskets are already in there. Now what?
Now, put them on, attach them.
Okay, but it doesn't matter which end goes where?
Each chiller hose has a gasket inserted before screwing one end clockwise onto the water inlet of the chiller red.
Are you filming?
Yes, but you're not putting it where it's supposed to be going.
Chiller red?
You're following the instructions.
Okay. Just mean it's supposed to go red first?
Yes.
Okay, red.
And red.
Okay.
Perfect.
Got a red hose.
The end of that same hose. And then attach it to the water out red.
Red and red. That is nice. Okay. Next.
And then we're going to repeat with the other hose, screwing one hose end of the water outlet of the chiller green and the other to the water inlet of the tub green. Hand tighten only.
To the chiller. Super easy to attach. That's really nice. Okay. Done.
Okay.
Next.
And it says fill the tub with water.
Oh. It's all good?
Attach one end of a garden hose not included to a garden hose spigot in the faucet. Place the other end into the tub. Yeah, so just put water in the tub.
Okay. All right. So that took officially 22 minutes, 45 seconds to get these set up. It was actually super easy. I'm a person who doesn't really like to read instructions, but definitely read the instructions. Next up, we're gonna fill this. It officially took 22 minutes, 45 seconds to pump up the lid, the tub, read the instructions, and get these hoses connected. It was super easy. They've got it really well labeled. I appreciate these specific instructions. Now we're gonna move it to where it's gonna end up. Can't move it after you fill it with water. I've been cold plunging every day for over 200 days. I've tried lots of setups and I'm excited to try this out. By the time you're watching this, I probably already have, and I've done a review. So if you wanna see that video, watch it right here.